Have you ever noticed an older man walk into a room and instantly command attention? Not because he was the most conventionally attractive person there or because he was dressed in flashy designer labels, but because something about him felt intentional, refined, and quietly attractive. It is difficult to explain, yet impossible to ignore. What most people never realize is that this effect is rarely accidental. Mature, self-assured men tend to wear certain things that subtly communicate confidence and self-respect. Their style sends an unspoken message: I know who I am. I take care of myself. I do not need approval from anyone. And today, we are going through all 7 of them. Whether you're a woman trying to understand why certain men just do something to you or a man who wants to understand the real language of mature style, this video is for you. Why older men dress differently. At some point, usually between a man's late 30s and 40s, a noticeable change often happens. He stops dressing to impress other people and starts dressing to reflect himself. Younger men frequently chase trends, copy what their peers wear, or choose outfits designed to attract attention and validation, especially on social media. Older men tend to move in the opposite direction. They discover what truly suits their body, lifestyle, and personality. Instead of constantly following trends, they build a wardrobe made up of timeless pieces that consistently represent who they are. And women notice this change, even if only subconsciously. There is something attractive about a man who looks comfortable in his own identity rather than someone trying hard to impress the world around him. So, let's break down exactly what they are noticing, piece by piece. 1. The well-fitted white or navy dress shirt. This is one of the most classic pieces in a mature man's wardrobe. Not a shirt that is skin-tight, and not one hanging loosely off the body, but a shirt that fits properly. There is something consistently attractive about a man wearing a clean, simple dress shirt with the collar slightly open and the sleeves casually rolled. The attraction comes down to one essential factor: the fit. A properly fitted shirt sits naturally on the shoulders, follows the shape of the chest without straining at the buttons, and creates a sharp, balanced silhouette. It quietly communicates that the man understands how to present himself. It suggests self-awareness, attention to detail, and self-respect. The colors matter too. White gives off a sense of clarity, simplicity, and confidence. Navy conveys reliability, calmness, and depth. Neither color is loud, but both make a strong impression. And fit matters far more than price. A modestly priced shirt that fits perfectly will almost always look better than an expensive one that does not. Most women are not evaluating labels, they are reacting to how the man carries himself in the clothing. 2. A quality watch. This is not really about money or status. It is not about showing off a luxury brand or proving financial success. The real attraction lies in the message a watch sends. A watch shows intention. It says that the man values his time and lives with a sense of awareness and purpose. In a world where nearly everyone checks the time on a phone, a man who still wears a classic watch stands apart. It gives the impression of permanence and thoughtfulness rather than convenience and disposability. There is also a visual element to it. A watch naturally draws attention to the wrist and forearm, which can be one of the most understated but effective style details a man can have. It does not need to be flashy or expensive. A simple leather strap watch with a clean, classic design is more than enough. Oversized faces and attention-seeking designs often miss the point entirely. What matters most is the intention behind wearing it. When women notice a watch, they are usually responding less to the accessory itself and more to what it symbolizes about the man wearing it. 3. Dark, well-fitted trousers or chinos. This is where many men lose the overall effect of an otherwise good outfit. Loose jeans, wrinkled pants, oversized shorts, or neglected clothing instantly weaken the impression. A mature man understands that the lower half of an outfit is just as important as the upper half. It either supports the overall look or completely undermines it. Dark trousers in shades like charcoal, navy, or olive, along with clean, pressed chinos, create a sense of structure and intention. They suggest that the man considered his entire appearance rather than focusing only on the most noticeable parts. Again, fit is everything. The trousers should sit properly at the waist, not sag below it. The legs should fall cleanly without excessive bunching or tightness, and the length should meet the shoes neatly. The strongest styles are usually the simplest. No oversized logos, unnecessary distressing, or flashy stitching details. Combined with a fitted shirt and the right shoes, the result creates an effortless impression of competence and stability. Without saying a word, the outfit communicates that this is a man who has his life organized and under control. 4. Leather shoes or clean minimalist sneakers. Shoes are one of the first things women notice about a man, often before they even consciously realize it. Footwear creates an immediate impression, and once that impression is formed, it is difficult to change. Mature men usually keep their footwear choices simple and intentional, falling into two reliable categories. The first is classic leather shoes, polished Oxfords, loafers, or Chelsea boots in shades like brown or black. The important detail is not whether they are brand new or expensive, but whether they are well cared for. Shoes that are maintained properly suggest discipline, pride, and attention to detail. The second option is minimalist sneakers. Not bulky athletic shoes or oversized trend-driven designs, but clean, understated sneakers with a sleek profile. Styles similar to Stan Smith's or common projects in neutral colors like white, cream, or gray create an effortless appearance. Both leather shoes and minimalist sneakers communicate the same message: this man pays attention to the details and finishes what he starts. He does not walk out the door looking incomplete or careless. And maintenance matters more than price. A polished, well-kept shoe says far more about a man than an expensive pair that has been neglected. 5. A simple, well-cut blazer. Few clothing items change the way a man is perceived as quickly as a good blazer. Not a formal tuxedo jacket or a stiff suit coat, but a relaxed, well-cut blazer in colors like navy, charcoal, camel, or olive. A blazer reshapes a man's silhouette. It broadens the shoulders, narrows the waist visually, and creates the classic V-shape that people instinctively associate with strength and masculinity. Beyond appearance, it also communicates competence and quiet confidence. A man in a blazer looks prepared, capable, and adaptable without appearing like he is trying too hard. The key is simplicity. A blazer paired with a clean t-shirt and properly fitted trousers is one of the most naturally attractive combinations a mature man can wear. No flashy accessories or overly coordinated details are necessary. The strength of the look comes from restraint and intention. 6. A clean, natural scent. This is not something women see, but it may be one of the strongest elements on the list because scent creates an immediate emotional response. Fragrance bypasses logic and taps into something instinctive and memorable. A mature man understands moderation. He does not overwhelm a room with cologne or apply it excessively. Instead, he wears fragrance subtly, applying just enough to be noticed only at close range. The type of scent matters too. Warm, woody, earthy notes such as sandalwood, cedar, amber, or vetiver tend to create a more mature and grounded impression than overly sweet or synthetic fragrances. A carefully chosen scent paired with good style becomes unforgettable. Long after a conversation ends, people often remember how someone smelled. That is why fragrance should be selected with as much thought as clothing. 7. Clothes that fit the body he actually has. This may be the most important point of all. More than any brand, trend, or individual clothing item, the most attractive thing a mature man can wear is clothing that genuinely fits his current body. Not the body he had 20 years ago, and not the body he wishes he had, but the body he lives in today. Many men struggle with this. Some hide behind oversized clothing, while others squeeze into sizes that no longer suit them because they resist accepting change. A confident, grounded man does neither. He understands his measurements, knows what works for his shape, and recognizes when something does not fit correctly. Whether through tailoring or careful shopping, he chooses clothes that complement who he is now. The effect is immediate. A man wearing properly fitted clothing looks composed, intentional, and comfortable in his own skin. That sense of self-acceptance is deeply attractive. And ultimately, that is the real message behind all 7 of these style choices. The clothing itself is only part of the equation. What truly matters is what the clothing communicates. It signals that the man knows who he is, respects himself, and presents himself with purpose. He is no longer dressing to seek approval from other people. Women are rarely responding only to the blazer, the watch, or the shoes. They are responding to the confidence, self-awareness, and quiet assurance those choices reflect in the man wearing them.